Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading for the week of August 30th. Messages from Divine Feminine. La 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 la. Divine Feminine. Ah, I'm so girly and feminine. As per usual, we're doing the Witch's Tarot, right? That's the tarot deck that I'm using, because the art is just fantastic. It's totally beautiful. It's beautiful, like the feminine, right? The fairer sex, the feminine, right? And I have a special treat for you today. We're going to roll out my new Oracle deck, the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. And I don't, I'm not like, I don't know, I'm a guy, right? Obviously. And I like guy things. And this deck I still really like. I don't know. It just kind of strikes me as being like kind of, I don't want to say girly, but a little bit more beatific than something I might normally go for. I like science and space and rockets and cars and, boy stuff. Maybe that's a little bit stereotypical, but that's what I like. And so I picked out that deck because even though it really struck me as something that a feminine, like the feminine kind of energy might appreciate a little more, I liked it. I don't know, guys. It doesn't matter. In the world we live in today, gender is kind of a fluid thing. I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but I don't care. I think people should be allowed to do whatever they want, nonetheless, right? Why should I care? Why should I care? Well, anyway, enough about that. I didn't mean to bring that whole thing up, but it's a nice Oracle deck. It's nice. It's pretty. I even like it. The Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. It's so good looking. Even a dude appreciates it. How about that shit, guys? Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing super fabulous. For those of you that are new here, I am what you call a Divine Feminine Twin Flame. That's right. My Twin Flame, who is a woman, is what you call Divine Masculine. But I don't call it those things. The only reason I use those terminologies is because you guys know what I'm talking about. But the truth is, it's just energy. It's just energy. Gender actually has nothing to do with it. And this might even kind of dovetail in nicely with what I was just talking about, which is the fact that gender is not the absolute. Gender is not absolute. Gender is what happens when you're born into your biological body. Gender is biological, right? Duh. The soul does not have a gender. Now, in relation to your other self, also known as a twin flame, in relation to your other self, there is a polarity, right? Think like a magnet, positive, negative. And if you're watching, you're positive. Your twin flame is the negative. If you want to see what I'm talking about, go watch my video called What Are Twin Flames? Go check that video out on my playlist. How to Get Your Twin Flame is the name of the playlist. So you don't have to go digging around through my channel to find it. All my videos where I talk about twin flames are in that playlist conveniently for you. So you can go check it out. What are twin flames? Well, anyway, in relation to all other souls, there is no polarity. In relation to all other souls, there is no polarity. In relation to your other self, there is polarity. Now, what's interesting about the twin flame soul is it's one soul and it's two souls. And you're sitting there going, wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. How does that work? No, it makes perfect sense. There is a concept in spiritualism known as dichotomy. Go look it up. Dichotomy, if you don't know what that is. So, for example, there are many unique individual souls, of which I am one and you are another, right? Also, there is only one big soul, God, source, right? Listen to that again. There are many unique individual souls, and there is also only one big soul. Well, now, wait a minute. How can that be? How can there be many unique individual souls and only one big soul? I don't know, but that's the way it is, guys. And they call that dichotomy. Dichotomy is the thumbprint of God, right? Dichotomy. Duality. Yin, yang, light, dark. With your twin flame, it's both. It's both. Both of those basic laws of the universe, duality, or as Albert Einstein called it, relativity, and source, the one, singularity, as they refer to it in physics. No opposite, only one, infinite, right? The source, the single, the monad, the one, right? So duality or singularity, or yin and yang versus source, right? Those two concepts are the two basic laws, the two most basic laws of our universe, right? That's how the universe functions. Well, that's twin flames. So, in relation to all other souls, there is no polarity. You have no polarity. In relation to all other souls, there is no polarity. However, with your other self, also known as twin flame, there is polarity. You are one soul and you are two souls. And the level where there is two of you is polar opposites. You are yin and yang, positive and negative, duality, relativity. There's that energy polarization, okay? And you only are like that with your twin flame, your other self. All other souls, there's no polarization. There's no polarity. Only with your twin flame. It's one soul split into two. So you are the same soul, but it's polarized. And it's both of those basic laws of the universe coming together into one. If you want more information about this, go watch my video called What Are Twin Flames? Also, by the way, when you understand this conceptually, that's when you can do something about your twin flame situation. You need to understand what that is. And my scientific approach, has really worked out well for me, I guess, right? It's worked out for me. It's worked out for my students. I was able to attract my twin flame. I've helped over 2,000 people. We live in a world of science. It works, guys. It works. It works. It helps when you really understand this. Okay, enough about that. Let's get to this reading, Divine Feminine. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. So, Divine Feminine, you may be crying over spilled milk, and it's unnecessary. Like with your twin flame, with him or her, right? Like if you're like me, and you are a so-called Divine Feminine in a male's body. My twin flame is a woman, but it could be the same sex, right? I've had transgender students. It doesn't matter, right? The gender. It's energy. Energy is where it's at. Well, anyway, with your twin flame, like they're coming in, they trigger you, whatever, right? The running and chasing, the back and forth. Okay, you're feeling like you lost something because they're blocking you, they're running, they're distant, they're rejecting you, whatever it is they're doing. They're running, okay? And you feel like you're suffering a loss. You're crying over spilled milk, Five of Cups, right? However, wait a minute, there's still two cups. There's still two full cups. See? There's still two cups. And you're just not appreciating what you have. And let me tell you something. That's one of the things you really got to get a grip on in this journey, everybody. You really, really do. There's a reason you met this person. There's a reason you met this person. And for those of you who skipped the intro to this video, shame on you. Shame on you. I just uncovered the secret of twin flames in the intro to this video. Go back and listen to what I was talking about. I don't just give you a card reading in case you're new here or you've been here for a little while and didn't notice. I'm always giving you clues. I'm dropping you crumbs, even in my card readings, guys. Like, it's one thing for me to just give you a card reading. Anybody can do that. And there's 1,000 card readers on YouTube that do that. I don't just do that. I tell you what to do about your situation in the card reading, in addition to all my other videos where I talk about twin flames. And I'm going to keep doing that, guys. There's 2 cups standing. You want to do something about your twin flame situation? You got to realize what this is really all about. You got to realize what this is really all about. What do I have? What have I learned? What am I doing here? What am I really trying to accomplish? Is it really about getting the other person to be with me? No, it isn't. Now, when you really get a grip on the reason why it is that way, that's when you can get your twin flame to come be with you. It's a paradox, guys. So you're going to be learning some very, very deep lessons this next week or two, okay, is what this card reading is saying. I can already tell that's what this is. You're going to start to really get a grip on some of these very hard to grasp, deeper spiritual concepts. For example, just like the ones that I talked about in the intro that you skipped. Go back and watch the intro, guys. Look at this. Recent past, divine feminine, 6 of swords. So, you know you got to detach from your twin flame. A lot of you aren't really clear about what that is. I have made videos about that. But whatever that is, you keep telling yourself, I got to move on. It's hard to do that. It's painful. I know. That's kind of what that 6 of swords energy is. But you are trying to do that. That seems to be what everybody is saying you got to do, is detach. And if you want to watch my videos about it, I mean, I was able to attract my twin flame to me. You guys, she's coming over to my house today. You know what I'm saying? Like, she comes over every day. You know what I'm saying? We hang out all the time. We're good, right? It's what you guys call union. So yeah, you should probably go watch my other videos where I talk about twin flames. I might know what I'm talking about. Not to brag, but guys, I mean, you're trying to figure out what to do, right? And I've made a couple of videos about detaching. I made a couple of videos about that. You can go find them in my How to Get Your Twin Flame video. How to detach from your twin flame. Now, towards your karmic situation, so-called karmic situation, I don't like that word, but you guys kind of know what I mean when I say that. 5 of Swords and karma, which actually, karma in this deck is equal to judgment, right? So 5 of Swords, judgment, right? So it's one thing to be right. It's another thing to look like a dummy when you're doing that, okay? And that's kind of what the 5 of Swords is saying. Like, yeah, you were in the right, but you looked really bad being right, right? And it's not even what other people think of you. It's really what matters is what you think of you, right? It doesn't matter what other people think of you. But maybe you had a blowout with your twin flame that was just really petulant. And you're looking back on that going, yeah, maybe I could have handled that better. Whatever. It's fine. I did it too, guys. It's not a big deal. But I was there, you know. So that's one thing. And this being your karmic situation, I mean, it really does filter into the rest of your life, like the energy that you're going through with your other self, your twin flame, as I like to call them, your other self, because they are you in another body, right? It does kind of spill over into your regular life. So I don't know, maybe you had a fight with your boss or your family or something, but you were right. And actually it turned out okay. Like, that's what the karma card is saying, is it turned out all right. Like, it was fine. Like, you did do the right thing. Maybe you could have handled it a little better with some more grace, but that's fine. It's fine. No big deal. No big deal. That's all that's saying. Towards your twin flame in particular, the 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, both in the reverse. So again, How do I let go? How do I move on? How do I detach from my twin flame? I'm really trying to do that. I know I need to let this person go. I need to move on. This isn't healthy. The obsession that you have with them, all that kind of stuff. You might be looking for answers. Okay, so how do you detach from your twin flame? Because that's fucking impossible. I don't know how to do that, right? You might be thinking that. Well, go watch my other videos, like I said, in the How to Get Your Twin Flame playlist, or you can sign up for some coaching with me. But you are actually making a very valid effort to try to do that. That's what the cards are saying. Like, you are seeing the logic behind this. You are starting to kind of see through the cracks. Those of you that are still kind of in that dark night of the soul energy, it's like looking through these murky waters, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on around you. Why is this happening to me? Okay, I know I need to detach. How do I do that? And you are making honest to goodness efforts to do that and like clean up your life and make things a little better. So that's good. That's good. Even when the times are really tough for you, Divine Feminine, you are making those strides. So you should be giving yourself a pat on the back. This isn't criticism at all. This is a really good thing. Now, current energy, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's a great place to be considering everything that you've just been through, Divine Feminine. That is fabulous. Giving to yourself, taking care of number one first right now. Yeah, that's what you need. Healing. I hate that word, but healing, whatever. Whatever. It's just semantics. I just don't like the way people use that word because it keeps you stuck in your head, and that's exactly the problem. Well, anyway, giving to yourself, being kind to yourself first. Like, I don't want to spend a lot of time with friends and family. I'm trying to just go hermit mode right now. I love my friends. I love my family. I'm not shutting them out. I need some alone time. I think that's what you're feeling right now, Divine Feminine. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's great. Same thing. Exactly what I was just saying towards your so-called karmic situation, your life situation, the Three of Cups and the Seven of Wands, but in the reverse. So this is exactly what I was just talking about. I don't really want to spend a lot of time with a lot of other people right now. I do kind of just want to be on my own, go into hermit mode, right? Just spend some time being, relaxing, taking it easy by myself. I need to get to know myself. Yeah, hitting that pressure release valve. Okay? All the trials and tribulations that you've been through, what good came out of that? Look at those two cups that are still standing. You did get something very valuable out of this. And when you see that, you look at the three cups that are knocked over, the three cups that are knocked over in the Five of Cups, right? You look at those three cups and you go, oh, I get it. That's why it had to be that way. You're starting to figure those types of things out, like how life really works in your favor all the time, even when things seem so-called bad, quote unquote bad, right? You're starting to appreciate that. And you have to look at the yin and yang as one thing so that you can merge with the oneness, the source within you. That's how that works. That's that dichotomy. It's not B, it's A. There's not two things, it's one thing. It looks like two things, but both of those things together really make one thing. That's what spiritualism is trying to show you. Everything is one thing, no matter how separated it looks. You are your twin flame. You are your twin flame. And that's exactly what these cards are trying to tell you. Right? So the Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords. The Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords. Exactly. So I know I don't have to let this person, like, it's not like you just move on and forget about them like they never happened. I mean, let me say that over again, because I tell my students to do exactly that. But you're not gonna, like, ultimately at the end of the day, for the rest of your life, act like nothing ever happened, right? But I'm not jumping right in. I'm not jumping right in. That's that Page of Swords, okay? There are valuable lessons to learn here, so to speak. I don't think it works that way. We have only to remember what we already know. But just getting past that language barrier, learning lessons, so to speak, right? You are figuring those things out. It's not A, it's B, dichotomy. It's not two things, it's one thing. And all the things See, if you think I'm up here just talking gibberish, you're probably not. You guys are probably following me. And that's exactly what the cards are saying. Like, I am trying to explain these much deeper spiritual concepts to you right now. That really is kind of what I'm doing. And I think you get it. I think you, listening, Divine Feminine, I think you kind of understand what I'm saying without really understanding why you understand. You're not really sure why you know or understand. Okay, well, I do. It's your soul. But you are learning those lessons, so to speak, not really letting go of this person because you are them. You are them, but at the same time, letting go of the physical person. And it does actually help you when you recognize that you are a three-part triune being: body, mind, soul. You can't not be the soul, and that's where you and your twin flame are exactly the same. But it's the physical body, it's the physical person that we kind of need to let go of, not require their presence in our life, and instead go within to where your real twin flame is, the soul. That's your real twin flame. And by the way, when you do those two things, when you let go of the physical person and go within to your soul, which is your real twin flame, that's when the physical person shows up. It's a paradox. It works the opposite of the way you think it should. And that's the way it always is in spiritualism. In a nutshell, that kind of explains the law of attraction, doesn't it? You always got to let go of that outcome. So, Divine Feminine, you are doing a super fabulous job of really aligning with these deeper concepts, and you have to. You have to. That's what this journey is all about. Your soul is trying to show you something very, very deep, the true self. Okay, that's what you really are, is the soul, right? Your twin flame just activates this journey. They just activate it. And it's not really something that you can understand. It's only something that can be experienced. That's really the best way that I can describe it. All right, first time for this Oracle deck, guys. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. And as always, guys, if you want to work with me, if you want to work with the best, that's me. Hit me up, guys. Go to my website. Why am I getting up here making such a boisterous proclamation? Oh my God, if you want to work with the best. Well, gosh, Kurt, you sound really arrogant. No, not at all. I want you guys to know that you can trust me. I want you to know that you can trust me. This does work. And how can it be possible for you to know that? Well, go to my website. There's a link in the description box below. You can go to my website and read testimonials on my website from my students. I've coached over 2,000 people, guys. And I've got students who are with their twin flame, married to their twin flame. I was able to attract my twin flame to me. It's no problem, guys. Go read my testimonials. Also, Thursday, I posted another twin flame testimonials video, this time from people, students of mine who leave their testimonials around on my YouTube channel. Wouldn't be surprised if this video ends up getting one. That seems to be a thing lately. My students are awesome for doing that. I want to thank all of you guys for all the love and support, students, past and present, for doing that. All you're doing is helping everybody else out, guys. I want you to know that this does work, guys. This isn't about me bragging or telling you how cool I am. There's a lot of information out there about twin flames. It's like, why should you listen to me? Well, there you go. Look at everything that I've done. Look at all the people I've helped. Of course this works. I mean, for God's sakes, 2,000 people, that's a staggering number. That's a lot of people that I've helped, guys. And by the way, if you sign up for coaching with me, you can get 10% off through August 31st, the end of the month, when you use coupon code Why Not. And it's one word, no space, why not? If you're not sure what I'm talking about, just look in the description box. The coupon code is there in the description box. Use that coupon code at checkout when you pay in full for the Introduction to the Journey online video course, and you'll get 10% off through August 31st. So go check it out, guys. I'm doing this little 10% off sale because why not? You get the videos. It's 8.5, 9 hours of online instructional videos not available on YouTube. I'm going to take you so much deeper than what is available, my free content on YouTube. My free content is really good, but the online video course, you're paying for it. I'm going to take you so much deeper, guys. And it's not expensive. It's very, very affordable. I don't charge thousands. It's only $200 or $300. If you pay in full, you get $50 off. And if you use the coupon code, another 10%, right? Now, if you still can't afford that, no problem. I do have payment plans. Again, it's $50 less when you pay in full. But if you can't, no problem, guys. I still have those payment plans. It's still only like 50 or 60 bucks to get started on a payment plan. I break it up into smaller payments that are easy for you to make, smaller digestible payments. When you're done watching the videos, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or on my group coaching calls up to 4 times a week, guys. That's like 4 to 6 hours of additional coaching every single week. After you watch the videos, you'll have access to me every single week for like 4 or 6 hours, anywhere between 4 and 6 hours. You know, the calls, they usually last anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. It just depends. So that you can talk to me, guys. I've got 2 coaches assisting me. I've got the secret Facebook group where you can always reach me or my coaches for assistance, your questions, struggles, you know, you're having a hard time understanding something, what to do, right? Whatever it is, we are a team of dedicated coaches and we love helping you guys. We really, really do. Check it out, guys. The Introduction to the Journey. It'll be the last freaking time you ever spent a dime on Twin Flame coaching. I promise. It'll be the last time, guys. You're not going to need anything after this. You won't. All right. Here it goes, guys. Brand new Oracle deck. Something just told me I need to name her Christina. So I guess the Oracle deck is going to be officially named Christina. How about that? Woo! Ooh, yeah, it's over here. Which one is it? It's one of these 3. Is it that one? It's the one in the middle. Yep, it's the one in the middle. It's this one right here. Oh, now that's perfect. How about that shit, guys? Be reborn daily. Let go of the past and breathe in your new incarnation. I love that. I love that. Now, something else I'm going to start doing for fun is I'm going to start reading the actual interpretation out of the book, out of the booklet that comes with the Oracle deck. So number 46, be reborn daily. Message: in every moment you begin anew. With this next breath, know that you are wiping the slate clean and releasing any baggage you've been carrying thus far because you no longer need it. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Not to mention there's this 8 of Cups. We started with the 6 of Swords. That is so fabulous, Divine Feminine. That's awesome. Exhale the past completely. And as you inhale, open yourself to a whole new vista, a whole new incarnation, a whole new story of who you are and why you are here. You selected this card on this day in this moment to remind yourself that you are always at a crossroads. There is always a choice. The reset button is in your hand. What new story would you like to tell? Who will you be today? What if the entire world is conspiring for your greatest good? What might happen if you choose to see everything as a blessing? I love that. That is so fabulous, Divine Feminine. What a great timely message. Wow. What a great way to start off with the new Oracle deck. Christina, thank you, Christina, for that beautiful message. And the conclusion, of course, guys, the 8 of Cups, Divine Feminine. So we started with the 6 of Swords, which the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups are exactly the same in that it's like a moving on, leaving something behind, right? But the difference between those 2 cards is that the 6 of Swords is like a painful, like solemn, like, oh, I'm leaving all this hurt behind. Oh my God, oh, you know, right? Like you're leaving all this pain behind and it's really dramatic, you know. Now, in contrast, the 8 of Cups is more like, all right, I'm out of here. And that's all. So this is exactly what I've been talking about this whole time. You are learning the art of detaching, and it's becoming easier and easier and easier for you, Divine Feminine. That is so fabulous. So don't just look at all the losses that you've had. That's what this Five of Cups is saying. Look at the successes, and actually the losses in your view will become successes too because of how much you've learned from them. What a great reading this is. Towards your karmic situation, the Star and the King of Swords. That is some hot shit right there. So blessings are going to be showering down on you. You are learning your lessons. You are figuring these things out. You are understanding these deeper spiritual concepts. You are learning from them, and your life situation is going to be amazing and rewarding. So whatever that is, new car, new job, abundance, maybe you'll manifest a soulmate too. I don't know. Better relationships, whatever it is, you're the king. You're the King of Swords. That's awesome. Just by letting go and letting the universe do its job instead of you clinging to everything energetically. Towards Divine Masculine, the Eight of Swords, but the Knight of Pentacles. So again, there is still some level of detachment. This is a process. There are many layers of the onion falling away for you right now. So every time a layer falls away, there's more. I think that's all this is saying. Don't feel so trapped by that because you don't feel like, oh, I've got to the outcome. I've got it all figured out. This is at the end. No, guys, the whole idea behind this is to enjoy the process, to always be present in the whole process. It's not the outcome, okay? And that's what your twin flame is trying to show you. That's what this whole journey is trying to show you. So the whole notion that you are trapped and that you have to think everything through too much and calculate, and I've got all these problems I got to undo. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's part of the illusion. That's the illusion of ego, right? Looking at everything that way, thinking everything through too much, feeling trapped. You're not trapped. It's an illusion, guys. It's an illusion. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Oh my goodness, guys. Please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you hit the subscribe button, or else you won't get notifications when I post a video. So please make sure that you hit the bell button. Also the like button. I would love it if you did that. Happy Sunday, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for a Twin Flame Talk video. We're going to talk about Twin Flames tomorrow. Don't want to miss out on that one. Have a great Sunday, guys. So much love. Love you all so much. Bye.